Okay, so this is just a heads up, guys. So in the future interviews, when you might get asked, like, do you know what backend technologies, like backend stuff you use, for the database and for the backend tech stack, so-called. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I'll just give you a high overview, guys, what we use on the backend or the API. Yeah. So yeah, we use Postgres. This is a database. If you're curious, you can read about it online. Yeah, so-called. This is like the most popular, I would say, database, open source database nowadays. So we use this database on the backend, and we also use Ruby and Ruby on Rails for the API. Yeah. This is just for you to know, guys. So if you're curious, you can also read something about these technologies online if you want to. Okay, but this Ruby on Rails is just a framework. It's the same as, for example, React.js, let's say, or AngularJS more specifically. Yeah, it's a framework written in programming language called Ruby. Yeah, so yep, this is the programming language called Ruby. Yeah, this is like really, I would say, the most user-friendly so-called language, guys. If you also want to have a look, there's a documentation on the, yeah, this is the official documentation. And yeah, here you can see the Ruby Essentials. You can get like a quick overview about the language. Yeah. It's really simple, guys. Like, for example, let me just quickly show you. Yeah, so you see, guys, this is like a code in Java just to print out the text called hello Ruby. Okay, so in Ruby, you just write this code, like a single line of code, let's say, yeah, without any like extra stuff, Yeah, so this is so-called a scripting language. So yeah, this is like if you heard about Python, like it kind of looks Python, but even more simpler, I would say. It does not have any like curly braces and all this kind of syntax sugar. So it's like, let me show you one more example, maybe. Yeah, so this is how you define a variable, you see. Yeah, like, let me show you the, yeah, so this is how you define an array. Yeah, so yeah, this one. See, you don't have any kind of extra stuff like in JavaScript, for example. You say let const, and you always have to know when to use what. There's nothing like that in Ruby. Yeah. And this is the Postgres. Has anyone heard about the Postgres database, guys? Has anybody used it?
Yep, I used it.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and if you are curious, you can also, in the lead code, actually, there are some practice problems you can solve in the PostgreSQL if you're curious, Yeah, usually I found myself, guys, people who start their career in the IT, they first join start doing some front-end stuff, right? And then they slowly start learning some new technologies, and it can be either database or either the backend, So, and it's up to you guys, like later, if you want to go, if you think that you mastered maybe the front end, like JavaScript and the React and all other libraries, you can choose your next kind of path, I would say, either, even there are some jobs, related to the database stuff, and it's quite complex topic as well. There are a lot of stuff you need to know, So, but if you have never used it, guys, this PostgreSQL is just a place where you store all your stuff. For example, in our case, you remember we somehow create drivers, vehicles, right? They need to be stored somewhere, right? So that you can access later. So this is where this PostgreSQL is used. And the Ruby is used on the backend for the API endpoints, right? So you call the API, yeah. You call some endpoints to make some requests, and this is where we use Ruby and Rails. So what about what else? And for the deployment, so if you, let me check. Yeah, so for the deployment, if you remember, for the front end, we use a Netlify. And Netlify, and if you remember, we have also configured so that whenever you merge some stuff, right? So it gets kind of automatically deployed, right, to the Netlify. Under the hood, if you're also curious, this is where the infrastructure comes into play. It's so-called Docker stuff, like orchestration. So if you are curious as well, so this is what nowadays, this is the technology, so-called the Docker, is used to help with the deployment stuff, like it's not like I would say a rule, but it's kind of best practice nowadays to use so-called technology called Docker, which will basically create an image of your application and then create some package, let's say, and then it will deploy it on any server. It's kind of server agnostic. So, and it's also open source, and it's #1 tool used nowadays. You see, there are already three paths, guys. If you think about it, right? The first one was the backend. The second one was the database, and the third one was the infrastructure, right? This is so-called DevOps, like if you heard about it, right? So DevOps is where you basically a guy who manages all these deployments, all these deployment scripts as well, creating the infrastructure and all this stuff. So yeah. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so any questions so far, guys? Let me know.
Yeah, is this cargo fleet, for example? So backend is written in Ruby on Rails, right? You said.
Yes.
And so where the repo is located for Ruby on Rails?
Yeah, that's under my personal. Yeah, that's under my personal GitHub. It's
Okay.
it's closed. I can make it open if you wish.
So is this backend and front end? For example, backend code and front end code, like in our case, right? So is they have to be under one repo, or they should be in the different repos in the company?
No, that's a good question. So in our case, it's a separate, right? So I have, as you can see, it's so-called Cargo Fleet API, and you also have another API, right? So for the front end. So this is our front end code. So in our case, it's separate. But most of the times, if you join the startup, so they will have a single repository, So for example, this repository, and it could be another folder here, for example, so-called the JavaScript. Yeah, and they keep all the code in the single repository in that case. But yeah, that's so-called the monolith approach. Yeah, so it's a monolithic architecture. So let me show.
When you have backend and frontend in one,
Yep.
right?
Yep. So let me show that. Yeah. So as you can see, it's kind of, think of this the left one, right? So let me show it quickly. You see, so like this data interface, business logic, and the user interface, right? So it's everything is under one kind of umbrella, let's say. See, so this is the benefit of this monolithic approach. So, or a monolithic architecture is the speed, right? So because it's easier to manage, right? First, and the second one is it's also easier to scale, like in the beginning, especially because this so-called microservice architecture. So they all require independent deployment and a separate team to handle each microservice, you know. So I would say the left one is monolithic approach is mostly suitable for startups or mid-sized companies as well, to be honest. And also when the company gets bigger, like maybe 100 or 200 people, like, you know, they start to split their application into multiple pieces. Like, for example, here you see so-called microservice UI. You can think of this as our cargo fleet React application, right? And you can think of this our API and the database. And at the same time, there could be multiple microservices, right? So like, for example, there could be an admin page, right? Or administration page, like, and also there could be some, I don't know, like email page, email microservice, right? So where the user can log in and send out some, I don't know, promotion emails or some other stuff, right? So this is called the microservice architecture. So we are kind of working in our in the microservices architecture, right? Because we have split our repositories separately, so that they are loosely coupled. So okay, and the benefit of this approach actually as well is that you can develop your microservice in any programming language, right? So in our case, we are mostly working with JavaScript here. And on the backend, we are just working with Ruby, right? That's it. Like, we are not using any JavaScript here, and we are not using any Ruby here. But with this approach, everything will be in the same code repository, right? So yeah, you can think of, you can read about all other advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, as I mentioned, like simplicity, simplified deployment, lower latency, easier testing. This is also important. I think Kai, you have you worked as a QA and you know how testing is done, right? So this is much easier.
In that case, in this monolithics, no microservices, right? Just the code and everything's connected.
Yep.
Backend.
So you don't. So there is still APIs in the monolithic approach. So, you know what I mean is in the monolithic approach, you also have API, right? But they are so-called internal APIs. You don't make any API calls. Like, if you remember, if you remember, in our code base, we are using so-called token, right? Authorization header stuff. This is just to make sure that nobody can call our backend API from outside, you know. And this approach, you don't have to make that. You don't have to have that security, you know, because everything will be internal, right? So that's the thing here.
And for example, so on the monolithics, it has this business layer and data interface layer. But in microservices, so it means that microservice layer is going to have business logic and data interface.
Yeah, mostly yes, because on user interface, you know, there won't be any business logic, right? So what I mean by business layer, what do they mean? I assume they mean something like I don't know. For example, if you think about e-commerce, right? So mostly on the microservice UI or React application will be responsible only for for example, for the shopping cart, right? So you click it, increase the quantity, decrease, and yeah, so you basically add stuff into your shopping cart, and then when you click stuff, like buy something, right? All the business stuff, like making sure that product is in inventory, for example, making the payment, all this kind of business logic will be on the backend, right? It will be handled on the backend. That's the idea.
So in that case, for example, if our backend is written in Ruby on Rails and our frontend is React, they will be connected only with API, right?
Yes, exactly. So the API is our kind of a waitress, right? If you think about it, this is like a middle guy who will get the message and pass it to the backend. Yeah.
And backend will be handling to get the data, save the data to database, get the data, and send there. Okay.
Yes. And if you remember, there are types of API methods, right? So for example, get, when you say get, you tell your backend, give me something, right? And if you send post request, you tell the backend, hey backend, I want to create something, right? So, and if you want to update something, you either send the put or patch request. If you want to delete, you send delete a request. That's it. Like if you think about it, there are like five API methods, right? That's it.
So yeah, for example, as a developer, if you create API, it's going to be kind of backend code, right? If you're creating API. Is it in that case you need to write the queries to SQL and make sure that as an API it's working?
Yep. Yeah, so if you check our API, right? So for example, these get drivers, what is going on under the hood is when the backend sees that this is a get request and its drivers, it will automatically go ahead and make a database query, right, to the backend. It will tell the database, hey, give me all the drivers related to this application, right? That's it. And stuff like that. So.
And Said, how can we see that the backend code just to have an idea? Is it possible to?
Yeah, so for example, let me show quickly. So this is backend, right? So, and for example, these drivers, you see? And for these drivers, this line from 10 to 16, just check out what's going on here, right? So I'm just saying driver.all. So I say, give me all drivers, okay? And I say, for example, give sort and filter, paginate stuff, and then what I'm seeing here, I tell, hey, go ahead and render this paginated response of all these drivers. That's it. You see, and for example, for the show, right? So if you remember, this is our show. So I say, hey, show me the driver with this ID, right? And if you check out the backend, it's simple. So what we do is I say, hey, show me this driver. And this driver is basically the driver.find with this ID. You see, and I'm just presenting this driver to the front end.
In this case, if you're a front-end developer, you don't have to
no.
C, right? This code.
No,
right?
you don't have to. No, you don't
Just
have to.
only with the API documentation. That's it.
Yep. So this is the documentation if you know.
And if you have this kind of microservice architecture, it means that company will be having two different repo for backend repo and
Yes.
frontend repo.
Yep, it's the same as in our case, right? So I have a separate repository for the API. You have a separate repository for the front end, right?
But if you work on for the company as a front end developer, will you have access to the front end code or no? Usually,
yeah, usually it depends on the team, guys. I don't really know, but usually in my experience they do. So because in the GitHub they create an organization, you know, and when they create an organization, they also create teams, and they put each member into a separate team, right? And they usually give access to like both, you know, repositories, and yeah, you'll be spending most of your time like on the repository for the front end.
Yeah.
But as I mentioned, guys, depending on the company you join, sometimes there is no like, you know, a hard rule like saying that, hey, you are front end, you only work on the front end, you know. If you are here in the US and in this Western world, I would say they like more proactive people, you know, when it's not like in our culture, guys. I don't know what if you know or not, but I had experience working in the Bishkek as well as a developer, and I also worked for the Russian companies. They don't really like, you know, proactive people, I would say. Like if you're like, you know, if you're a front-end developer and you sometimes, if you learn somehow the backend as well, right, on your free time, and then you start making suggestions, or even if you create a pull request on some backend bug fix or stuff like that, you know, they don't really care too much, I would say. But in this Western world, they really value that. You know, they see that you are learning something on your free time, and they will, and that might be a good sign for your promotion, maybe, like, because you show that you are interested, you're learning something, you are proactive, you know. So that's kind of a good sign, I would say. So that's why when you start working on the front end, I would suggest like once you get the job, I mean, like start learning the back end as well, like the company, what they use.
If you're full stack, it means so you will have access to both, right?
Yeah, usually full stack it means you can work on both of the repositories. But as I mentioned, there is no like a red line, right? So it all up to you. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let me make this repository actually public so that you can see, guys. Let me leave that.
The first one, change visibility in the danger area.
Okay.
First one.
Okay.
Okay. So what is your GitHub sign back?
Yeah, I will send the link, so don't worry.
Thank you. So you are saying that Ruby on Rails, it's easy, right, to learn. So after JavaScript, is it easier to learn? Or not?
Oh, I don't have Slack in the this is my new laptop actually. That's why.
Yeah, you can share
I don't have a Slack
on the channel on the.
Oh yeah, let me share this here.
You can share in the Slack later on. It's needed.
Yeah, so it's easier, but you know, there's a, have you heard about the learning curve? Learning curve, programming languages, you know. Let me see.
For example, if it's compare Node.js or Ruby on Rails, which one is easier?
Yeah, so Node.js, in your case, it's a Node.js, it's a JavaScript, right? So which means you don't have to learn a new language, you know? So that will be much faster for you, you know? So Node.js is just JavaScript on the backend, let's say, right? So, and if you check the like the syntax and everything is like all already familiar to you, right? So you don't have to learn something new from scratch, but that's what I mean. So this will be much easier for you, I believe. Yeah, so, but if you're curious, like if you want to learn some new tech stack, yeah, so you can always try Ruby on Rails. So it all depends on the market as well, you know. So, and also this learning curve. So let me show you that. Yeah, this, yeah, I think this is like a really good picture.
Okay.
So you see the Java, like it's kind of hard at the beginning, and then you start slowly adapting it, you know. But PHP and the JavaScript and PHP and the Ruby and Python, I would say in this second category, it's really easy at the beginning, like you see, and then it slowly starts getting harder and harder, you know, like because there are some stuff you have to learn like later, but initially at the beginning it's really easy. You see, it's this curve. But with the JavaScript, it's American stuff, right? It's you see, it's
Roller coaster.
yeah, well, American roller coaster. Yeah, like you start and then you go here, you learn about the async await, you go down, you learn about the promise, you go down, you learn about the JavaScript event loops and stuff like that. You know, it's always up and down sometimes, you know, but yeah, so yeah, so this is also a good example. You can read about this online, but if my suggestion would be like if you want to explore the backend, the fastest way would be for you to learn the Node.js because you already know JavaScript. Yeah, so and if you are tired of JavaScript, you can learn Python or Ruby. That can be a next step. And if you think that you are ready for the next challenge, you start learning Java.
Which language is more used in backend, so more popular?
Yeah, so usually JavaScript, usually the Java. So you can even popular backend languages. So it's always either Java or Node.js as well is really popular, you know. Where is that? Yeah, yeah, this is everything. It's not only the backend. Yeah, so yeah, this is 2022. Let me see. 2024. Yeah, let's see. This looks like this is good one. Oh no.
HTML.
Why they mark HTML as a programming language, man? I don't know.
It looks like Python is also one of the popular, right? So, for example, between Python and Ruby, which one you would choose? Python.
Yeah, I'm using Ruby for a while, to be honest, and I had some experience with Python as well, but my favorite one is Ruby. You know, I use it for more than 10 years already, you know. I'm using this language since 2000, 2009, I believe. So yeah.
Is it Ruby popular in the US? Not much.
Yes, it's quite popular, and the salary wise, it's the same. Like yeah, just look at the popularity. So you see the Python is like number one if you want to. Then Java is here mostly because the enterprise companies they use Java.
Yeah.
Like big companies, like FANG companies, they mostly use Java on their backend. And yeah, there's so-called C++, C#. This is also enterprise languages mostly. And there's some PHP, TypeScript, Ruby, and Kotlin. And if you think about the library, get that, guys. Average salary in USD for the 2024, Ruby is number one. Look at that.
Wow. Okay, we have to go for Ruby then.
Yeah, I didn't
No
know
way.
actually. I just saw this picture and I like it. It's good.
I like this picture, man.
My favorite picture. Let me make a desktop wallpaper.
Okay.
Oh, this is quite new for me actually. But yeah, you see, because Ruby is not like the most popular. The more popular, the
Not
more.
many people knows, right?
Yeah, exactly. The more popular the language, the more people apply for the job, right?
Yeah.
So that's why, like, for example, for the Ruby, if you, let's say, if you apply for a job, there are like 1,000 candidates here. If you apply for Ruby, there are 100. And think about it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not promoting for the Ruby, so it's all up to you guys. But this is the fact. I mean, right? Yeah, but this is good actually. I'm not sure what is the source of this, but I believe one of the reasons why the Ruby is here, as I mentioned, it's not like the most popular. It's a bit harder to find a good specialist. Maybe that's one of the reasons. But otherwise, yeah, JavaScript is also here. Java, Python. Okay, what else? Yeah, this is the learning difficulties I mentioned. Yeah, so easier to learn. This is what I meant. Python, JavaScript, Ruby. Yeah. And this is the easy to moderate to learn, and this is the hard to learn. See the C++. So this is the language I learned when I studied in university. This is a so-called a bit low-level language, It's like a higher level, but you use C++, when you want to write some kind of driver or some driver-related software, mostly for medicine or for the brokerage, banking stuff, you use C++. So that's why it's a bit hard to learn. But if you know C++, guys, to be honest with you, so you will master all these languages over the weekend, because, for example, Ruby is written in C++,
Oh.
Yeah, so, for example, some of the stuff not some of the, actually, most of the stuff of JavaScript is written also in C++. That's the thing. So the deeper you go, the easier to learn for you, like higher level languages later for you. And yeah, this is the stuff I was talking to you guys. Yeah, this how much the developers love their languages. For example, yeah, JavaScript is good. I think it's.
So what is longer? The longer is line, the better, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like C# is good one there.
Yeah, let me check one more time. What does this? What does the partnership developers never use the language but want to?
Oh, okay. Percentage of...
Yeah, the blue one is the ones that use, and the red ones the ones who want to try. Okay, yeah, I don't see any value here, but yeah. Okay, so what is this program language breakdown? Yeah, this so-called Rust. If you have never heard about it, guys, this is like craziest language I ever heard. Okay, so what is that? Okay. Okay, I think we should be good on this. Okay, so that was just a quick, guys. Okay, so do we have any progress on our since the Monday? Anybody?
On our project?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yep, we had some progress.
Yeah, let me open the cargo fleet. So let's go.
Yeah.
Maybe Kai or Amantor, if you want to maybe share your screen. Yeah, so let's do that. Maybe because I don't have the application set up on my local.
Okay, yeah, I can share.
Yeah, let's go over the Netlify, I think, and then maybe we can look at the Jira as well.
I don't remember last time we had it, but yeah, we added this driver. I think Nursultan finished his ticket related to drivers, so we added. I don't remember. We reported this part last.
No, I haven't seen it actually. Yeah, let's go.
I think this one is more new one. Yeah, this drivers. Now, yeah, now we have this new, what is it, page for drivers. It's a list of drivers, but yeah, but we don't have a functionality for this buttons yet. And for new drivers, add new drivers, but it's showing on the list only. I think this is the only latest changes in our site. We don't have any other. Yeah, this part is not done yet. Yeah, this is only the new.
And if you can open the vehicles, let's quickly check. I remember Petur was working on that. Can you open for example, this BMW, the next one, please? Yeah. Okay, so we're listing a list of issues here. Okay. And do you know if this completed column works or not?
I think.
Can you refresh maybe? Let's check if.
Oops.
Oh, what was that?
Maybe not yet, because. Yeah, not yet.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I didn't see any new PRs. Yeah, people were busy with interviews and something like that. And last week it was kind of slow for everybody.
Okay, I see.
Not much activity on this part, but I was thinking, yeah, we need to continue until we find a job. But yeah, so I will be trying to. Yeah, I'm going to ask the people how many people are interested to continue on working on this. And and just adding up this, yeah, working on these different projects, adding up these different features, keep up our React stuff, and also the testing, into adding test, yeah, all this different, just continue working on this. Actually, we will not be having any practice.
Okay. And what about the Jira? I think Jira should be the same, right? Yeah, I also see there were not many progress last week.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This was sprint 4, right? And
I think this is, yeah, okay.
Can we go to the backlog? Let's see one more quickly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we still have this new stuff.
Okay, and in the current sprint, can you scroll up, please? Yeah, this is the current script. Okay, current sprint. Okay, so we have like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tickets. Okay, let's scroll down, and 5 tickets there. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, this one is okay. Yeah, here is just yeah. Don't count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, whether
Okay.
later it was something. And this is I had just set up Cypress to it, but yeah, this is also not coming from you. Just I added this up.
But you have set it up already, no? Oh no, you have upgraded the application.
Yeah, that one. Okay. That one is upgrade. Yeah, that one is this one. Just upgrade. Yeah, this one is done. Upgrade. But yeah, I was trying to work on this. Yeah, it set it up on my local, but I didn't push it to the main repo yet. But I did this on my local, but I need to add more test cases to try.
And this 34, 54, and the 36, are these in progress? Do you know?
Yeah, these are in progress. It's not, this add new vehicle is not done yet. This display maintenance table, what is it in the, oh yeah, this is in progress too.
Yeah, I think Victor was working on that.
Delete an existing Amantours. This is in progress too. Fix
Amantur is here actually. Hey Amantur, how's it going? Like, yeah, do you have any updates on this delete an existing driver?
Yeah, I had been like issue with my project. It was not working.
Oh.
But we already resolved it.
Okay.
Today's class.
Do you want to work on this ticket together today, or you want to take it offline yourself?
I want to take it offline and try myself.
Okay, sounds good. Well, yeah, let me know if you need some help.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I think
yeah, on this part. So yeah, we have these 2 pagination tickets now, because yeah, this is my ticket, a fixed vehicle pagination, and I think we have same kind of pagination issue for drivers too, because here we are not, for example, on drivers. If you can just explain what I can do, yeah, I would try to work on that, because I was trying to how to approach this ticket, because this part we are having only 20 every time when we call API first time, but we need to make this next buttons work here next, and It's previous.
Can you click on the vehicles? Let's see. Vehicles had the same issue, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Scroll
yeah,
down.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay, and can you show the user or the vehicle slides? Let's double check.
Slides.
Mhm.
Code. User drive.
Yeah, vehicle slides. Yeah. Okay, and let's check the async tank action for the get vehicles. Okay, you say vehicles, right? That's it. Yes, can you scroll down? Oh no, this is a vehicle slice. Okay, so it's a single one. Yeah, can you open this one? Okay, get vehicles. Yep. Yeah, this is good actually. API vehicles. And can you open the browser? Let's go to the console, network tab. Yeah, network tab. Can you refresh the page? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. Why? Can you go back?
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
looking.
go back to our site. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we need to check that why on refresh you're getting row 4. Okay, so yeah, so okay, so you see on the top you can filter the request type. See, it's currently it's JS. Can you click on fetch XA? Yeah, can you click on that one? That's good. Now, can you click on the vehicles?
Vehicles.
Yeah.
Oops.
On the left top. I believe. Okay. Okay, I see the last one. So can you click on the vehicles? Yeah, that's good. Can you make the right side a bit bigger? It's good. Can you click on preview?
So which one?
Preview. No, on the top.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, okay. So by default, looks like we. Okay, see the total. There are 84 vehicles. So and
Yeah,
by default
84.
we give out 20, right? So that's the reason. Okay, so is it to go to the next? You just provide another query parameter. You say question mark page 2, and that will give you the vehicles from 20 till 40, right? So
Yep.
that's how you just navigate back and forth. Can you open the VS Code? Let's double check the VS Code. Okay, so oh, I think it was vehicle list.js component. No? Can you open the vehicle list.js? No.
Vehicles.
Go down.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that was here.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
yeah,
can you
pagination.
find the pagination stuff? Yeah.
Pagination is snapper. I think.
Oh, look at that. It's a vehicles table, I think. So yeah, that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
so can you open that component?
Vehicle table. Yeah, it's in the vehicle
Okay.
tables. And then
should be on the bottom.
Here, pagination.
Oh, okay. This is a separate component, yeah. So it's a rows per page options 20, 30, okay, and then label all valid data length +1. Okay, count data dot length. Okay. Page size. Yeah, see the online 153. There's something called on page change, handle page change. Okay, what is that? Can you open that? Okay, it just says go to page, new page. Okay, let's see what is this go to page. Oh,
It's getting it from.
yeah, it's getting it from the use table.
Use
Table, yes, on line 40.
Yeah,
it's doing the destructuring, right? So on line 40, you see, yeah, it's grabbing from the use table, and it's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. So
yeah, do we need to go to use table? No.
oh, it's already there, right? It's on starting. Yeah, this is the first one is the get table props. Yeah, and the second one is header groups. Just use global filter, prepare row, on row select. Can you scroll down? See on row select.
This one? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what is the next one? Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
But this part is, I don't know, commented out. Do we need this? Or maybe not.
What is that?
Yeah, I think we don't need this.
You know, can you open this app locally? Can you try opening locally?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's. A different project. Okay, it was starting. Yeah, because when I did this part, I don't know, is it page? What is that? Router, something router, page router or something router. Yeah, do I need to use, because this get vehicles here, it has only this one, and yeah, without any, it's not adding up the page here for with this get vehicles data. But looks like to get the next one, I need to add page number 2 here after that. Router or pass.
Yeah, not not here. Yeah, create a sync tank. The first one is just a name, right? You have to provide it in the line 9, I think. Line 9, where you say access.get. Yeah, for here you say question mark page like 2, for example, right? So that will give you the next one.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get the data.
Yeah, so you have to check out that vehicle table. Oh, what is vehicles table pagination action.js? What is that? Can you open that? Yeah. Yeah, you see, this one is, yeah, this one is just doing +1 and -1 to go back and forth. Maybe we can use this one as well. Okay, if you scroll up, you see. So you just provide the page, the prop.
Okay, looks like it only changed. It's not working. Let's see what this says. Oh, what? Okay, let me close my another project. It was closed actually. Oh, okay. The another project was open. That's why. Yeah, I think that this file, this table pagination actions, only change this part, right? This numbers, this part. When we are navigating between different pages, maybe.
You know, can you go back to the VS Code? Can you open that vehicle slice.js? Let's test one thing. Yes, can you open? Okay, in line 9, when you say vehicles API, can you add that query? Let's say 1 second. We can provide some parameters, right, to get more data. Example, yeah, you can say question mark limit.
Yeah, do I need to put it in the letter or what is this?
No, yes, we'll put that one.
Now question mark.
Yeah, you can say limit, let's say 40. Can you see 40 limit?
Equal
40. Yeah, 40, for example. Yeah, and you also have to put the $sign and the square brackets.
For this?
No, for the vehicles API, like before and the vehicles API after, right?
$sign?
Yeah, it's string literal, right? Yeah. And the vehicles API.
Like this?
Okay, can you save and try on the locally? Let's see.
Oh yeah, we have both in.
Okay, and can you click on next here? The next one, yeah. Okay, so it's kind of automatically showing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, in that case, can we get just all it in once?
Yeah, we can. I think. Let me check.
For example, if I do this, but it can change, right? Dynamic. I don't know. Can I put just 100, for example?
Might work, but I'm not sure. So yeah, let me see how we can. I think maybe items. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that will be like a quick fix, right?
Okay, yeah, this is.
So
Okay.
let me see if there's a way we can say keep return all, right?
Yeah, this pagination stuff is working. Yeah, with if you have everything. Yeah. Change it to 30. Yeah, this is so. In this case, what we need to do, because these arrows back and forth are working when we have all the data. But what we need to do in the fetch data? Do we need to get all the data in once in the beginning or no?
Yeah. So yeah, usually what people do is they yeah, there are two approaches as you see. So you either get everything at once, or you either select the first 20, let's say, and then you click next and go back and forth. And the good part about the first approach is that it's easier to implement, right? Because you have all the data, and then you just change that array, right? You either say +1 or -1. That's the easy one to approach. But just think of that, for example, in what if you have like 10,000 vehicles? Let's say, just imagine, right? So what will happen is you will load 10,000 items into your memory, into the computer's memory, and your computer will be slow. Okay, so that's the downside. And the people, how they solve this issue is they introduce the pagination, right? What they do is they load 20 initially, and then later, if the user is kind of interested, they can make another request, right, to get another 20. So that's the good approach, I would say.
Mhm.
And I think that should be doable on the vehicles table.js if we really want to. But to make it easier, let me see if I can return everything. But let's see.
Oh, you can just leave it now because I can try to do this way because it's, we don't have to have all the vehicles at once anyway. But to figure out how to do that, it's gonna be good to know how to do that.
Mhm.
So to have that limit 20 and get the next 20 when we click the button next.
Yeah, I can on the API level, I can remove that limitation so that yeah, because we will not have too much data anyway, right? So I think that would be the easiest.
But in that case, so we don't have to resolve this issue, right? It's gonna be, but I think you can just leave the limits then better, because I wanted to try how to change that. So how to get the next and next and next when with a click. So to use a second approach, because the first approach, in that case, so if I need to get, so I understand that I can increase the limit and get everything here, right? I can change the code in the front end here, so you don't have to change it on the back end. But at least we will have an option from here to get everything or get or so with a limit.
So which approach you like? Do you want me to remove that
limitation? You can leave it as is.
Okay.
Now is
and also, actually, without touching the backend, what you can also do, if you remember, if you open the network request or network tab, right? The API will also return the total number of records, right? So,
I did that.
And then you can provide the total number in the limit. So just that's another workaround for you.
I think I did that. I tried that. I changed somewhere here in, what is this? Yeah, maybe something like this instead. It's total, maybe. I don't remember right now, but because it was giving the total. Okay, now I need to change this code to this part, for example, to make it 40 for now. See. Because so Victor was also interested to solve this, to figure out how to do this. Use next, previous. It's better to also leave it. We can try to solve it. But so if I have any questions, I can write to your Slack.
Use that 24 internship Slack. So
because really I didn't spend much time to figure it out. But so Victor was also interested to work on this pagination.
What else? What else, guys? Let's see.
Lavinia is here. Lavinia, welcome back.
Sorry?
It's Lavinia is here. I'm saying
hi guys, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Long time no see.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, we just this is our kind of last week. We're trying to finalize the internship project, and Kai is taking initiative to continue the project because we still have some stuff left to do. So whoever wants to join, guys, please do so. And if the internship is finished, right, this week is the last week, and you can still post any questions you have in the 24/2 internship channel, guys. I will do my best to check out from time to time and answer the questions. If you think that you need some Zoom call to discuss stuff, guys, even after the next week, you can do so, right? So just let me know in the Slack, so I will try to join and help you as much as you can. Okay, but yeah, we try to finalize it because we still have some stuff, maybe like for 1 or 2 weeks work left to do. We're almost there, you know, yeah. So are you checking the pagination, Kai?
Yeah, it's not loading, but yeah, but I know, yeah, but I so I did change it before the total number, but I don't know, some it's loading so slow. Yeah, I can do it later. Yeah, it's taking some time.
Okay, let me check. Give me 1 second.
So yeah, Lavinia, do you have any questions on your ticket?
No, not yet. I actually I haven't had time to open it.
Okay.
But once I settle down, I'm sure I will have questions.
Yeah, because yeah, I'm asking. So yes, I need to leave this API part open so we can continue working on this. So practicing on
That's
this
actually very nice. Yep.
project. I think, yeah, try to finish all the tickets and maybe add up the new tickets and also practice on this app. So apply this unit testing, component testing stuff, Cypress. So at least to practice a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. And
About this Cypress stuff, Kai, does the team have experience on that? Did you cover that? Maybe like unit testing in the last week, maybe? No?
yeah, we covered 1 or 2 times, right?
Okay. Which library did you cover? The library?
Jest, I think.
JTest, okay.
And Jest, and then React testing library.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, but we didn't do practice. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, we can try.
And what about the Cypress? Did you?
Yeah,
Has anybody used Cypress?
No, I think no. Yeah, I can show what I did with Cypress, guys. Want and how to set up. So yeah, I already set up on my branch, but
Okay.
yeah, and it was working. I don't know if you want, guys, I can show it. So you wanna guys to see it, Cypress?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can do it more later. So because it's on my branch only, so Git. What is that? Git checkout. Yeah, it is. This one is only this folder. So what I'm doing it is that I need to start this project first, I think, and then I also need to test. No, or is it Cypress? Oops. Let's wait for this open. What?
Yeah, those are just warnings, I believe.
Yeah, this one.
Did you guys cover Cypress as well in the class, or you used in your work?
Which one?
Cypress.
I think Mario showed us, right? I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I did it. So yeah, on my own, but I don't remember if Mario or somebody else showed it.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, there was no special boss on it.
Yeah.
It was Jest and RTL.
Yeah, Jest and was it library unit testing? Those are the libraries mostly used for the unit testing and the component testing, you know, like a small unit of work. But the Cypress is more like, you know, more kind of integration test or end-to-end test, so-called. So you write your test as a, for example, as a user, right? So you say, hey, for example, open the login, fill in, for example, abc@example.com, put this email, then these are more like a user end-to-end experience, so which is a must-have in most of the projects when we start working. Yeah. So because this is just to verify that you haven't broken anything when you deploy something to production. And if you remember, a couple days ago there was a IT outage, right, with the Microsoft. Have you heard about it, guys?
I heard, yeah.
Anybody else?
No,
No?
Oh.
it was in
Yeah.
USA.
Yes, it was
Oh,
in
no,
USA.
it was everywhere.
Yeah, yes,
Oh.
it was everywhere, but we touched the whole world, you know, because of this Microsoft issue. Airports stopped working.
Yeah, can you explain
Hospitals.
what happened? Because it was something to null point to some pointer, right? It was referring.
Yeah. I also read it online. So there's a company called CrowdStrike. Have you used the products of it? No. It's if you haven't, I also haven't used it, but I know this company. It's let's say antivirus company, right? They provide some products for the antivirus products basically. And it turns out that this it's not like 100% Microsoft issue. It's more like a CrowdStrike issue. Okay, so what they have done is the CrowdStrike company, when they released the change into the production, there was an issue in the code which used all available computer memory, and that's how all the computers around the world stopped working, basically, the blue screen, if you remember. So if you know, each computer have so-called memory storage, right? It's so-called RAM, if you know, random access memory, and each computer has a limit. Like, for example, my computer, I believe, has 64 gigabytes, and some has like 8 gigabytes. And what this change have done is on all computers in US mostly, all these airports, you know, all the hospitals, they must have installed some, it's a compliance, you know, all these organizations, they should have some antivirus program in their computer. And this CrowdStrike is like an enterprise company which has integrated well with Microsoft. And when this company released their change to the production, all these organizations who had the Microsoft installed on their laptops, computers, they made this auto update, and that's how everything has crashed. And that could be solved if they had the proper unit testing and end-to-end testing, like the CrowdStrike, I mean.
Is it just lack of testing? I was thinking,
yes, I think so.
Lack of integration testing, right?
Yes, it's a combination of everything. Yeah, it's a combination of lack of unit testing, lack of integration, end-to-end testing, you know. And you see the issue, right? So if you don't know, if you know well unit testing and all this Cypress, let's say, right, you could save, you could prevent this disaster. And now this outage of the Microsoft and this CrowdStrike, it cost them a lot of like billions of dollars, guys. So you see, so that's how this knowing this Jest or Cypress or I don't know any unit testing can save you, and you can get a promotion, right? If you could somehow prevent it from happening. So
lack of testing.
yeah, exactly. So lack of testing. So that's how this disaster happened. So
Yeah, a lot of companies trying to save on testing and testers, and see what can happen.
this is what happens, you know.
For testing, yeah.
Yes, because the main reason of this testing, guys, it's not like you know, it's not like I don't know. I think a nice thing to have, right? It's not. It's a must-have. It's a must-have in nowadays to prevent this kind of disaster, right? You push your code into the production only if all the tests passes, right? If, for example, one test pass, if one test fail it out of like, I don't know, 10,000 tests, you have to stop the deployment, okay? That's the rule number one. So that's why you need the unit testing to prevent unexpected changes, right? Because you might think your change will not break anything, but
Oh,
yeah. But for example, if one test failed, it can bring up this kind of disaster outage.
Yeah, I'm expecting after this incident, companies will hire more testers or more development testing, UA testing maybe. Yeah, because it's a disaster.
Cool. Yeah. Did it work, Guy, for you? The Cypress stuff, no?
Yeah, it's
okay. So let's do that, and so let me open my CTEC.
Yeah, it was not running on my local, but now it's running. So I'm going now to this app is running local. Now what I do here, I already have this installed here. So I can do this. Cypress open. Oops. Yeah, this is gonna open this here. So I'm clicking on end-to-end testing, and then in Chrome, yeah, start doing testing in Chrome. And on the back end, yeah, it's doing some still saying still waiting to connect. Oh, okay. Now it's running this
Mhm.
Chrome. Yeah, I only have this login page.
Okay.
That I think it was days ago. See, click on this. So when you click, it's gonna open. Oh, okay. I think
Yeah, it's saying it 3.0.
yeah, it's hard coded, and the
Yeah,
local.
maybe we can change the port number. Yeah.
Yep, local host. I need to change where it was. Yeah, this is it. And I need to change it to 3.0 here. Now it should start running. Open the app. Yeah, it's taking some. I think it is failing. Yeah, because it was.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it worked.
So,
Oh, it says
yeah,
expected.
yeah, because it should be logged out here, for example, and so yeah, I was trying to figure out how to make it log out, clean up, log out when it's done. Let me
Mhm.
run again, because now it's failing because it was logged in there, and it see. So try to run one more time and see what's going to do. Yeah, looks like it is. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
writing.
it's filling the email. Good.
Now it is waiting for that. Oops, I don't know.
Expected to find.
Again. Oh, it didn't find click.
Yeah, I think this label 173, the class name, it cannot find this class name. I remember
So,
there
yeah,
is a way you can say,
this one, yeah.
yeah,
Clicking this one.
it's MUI button label 173. I think the class name maybe got changed. So I remember you could find the button with the,
Oh yeah, I think I
yeah,
can just do contains right there here without, because
something like that.
I
Yeah.
was experimenting with that. Yeah, I think I can just do this contains and do this click, right? Side.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh no. Let me see there. I'll do this one. Log out.
Yeah, the content should work actually.
Yes, welcome. When we have this test, and we need this button.
Yeah, what
no.
is that button?
Oh, so we need login, right?
We can, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I need to put this contains and now login. Log. Is it smaller or bigger? Okay, the capital. I think I can do this login and click, right? Yep.
Yep.
now, but I need to now manually log out. I can be, oh no, it's not logged in yet. Yeah, it should log. Sometimes maybe, yeah, I need to figure out this button. It's not finding it.
Yeah, maybe the contains does not work with the button. Let me check also. Let's see.
Because look, oh, maybe on the verification. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out here this. And actually, so on this, before each statement, I added this part to check if it's login, the pass name. If not login, then go click log out, something like that. But I don't know, somehow I didn't save it. It was, I added some logic here, but now it's not logging out the code. But yeah, this is, I just started, I haven't finished it yet. So in your company, does the developers do this Cypress or not? It's only QA.
It depends actually. So some companies they do, sometimes they don't. Yeah, but usually in my experience, developers write unit test mostly, and some integration test, minimal integration test, I would say. But other than that, there are some dedicated QA people who write automation stuff. Yeah, they use Cypress fully. Yeah.
Yeah, because we will have to know all this. Yeah, which comments to use. Yeah, I do remember. No. Yeah, but
yeah, I will send this link. So maybe you can try this get method. So in the get, you can specify the it's kind of a CSS selector, right? You can say data type button with text, something.
Which one? Use.
So
Get. And then put inside.
Yeah, or you can also try this method find. It's kind of the same way. So you specify the I think for you it was get, I believe, right? But you use it the wrong class of the button maybe. So instead of class name, you can also specify the text, right? So
with which one, contains or get? So with the get, can I classify the text?
With the find, you can do something like this if you
Find, okay. Then, for example, instead of contain here,
you can say dot find
login
button. Yeah, button.
It should be button or just login.
Yeah,
because
no button.
Button.
Mm-hmm.
Then button, something like this.
Yeah, and then square brackets. You can say
square brackets.
No, after button, you can say square brackets, and then title will be the login. You can try something like that.
Is this one square bracket? No, not this one. Square brackets. Okay, this one. Is it inside or outside the button? So yeah, I mean the
Yeah, inside see title equal to login.
so in the quote or no?
Yes, this is good. Work.
Log, something like this.
Oh, actually, before the login, you also have to say title equal to before that double brackets. Yeah.
What I need,
Before this, yes, here say title equal to login. Yeah, that's it.
oh, like this. Okay.
Mhm.
Now,
Sure, if you can give it a try.
this.
But I wonder why that contains did not work. Oh, maybe you had to say .get .contains also, that might work.
Get.
Okay, but let's see if this one will work or not. Okay, I think it should work.
Yeah, first test case worked.
Okay, login.
Click.
No, it did not. Okay, can you click on that login button, right click and inspect? Let's see. Is this actually button or input type button?
Can I go to the bigger one? It's too small. Oh, it's not button. It's just class.
Oh, it's a button with span, right? Okay. Oh, you see, that's the reason why it stopped
It's
working.
changing.
It's a dynamic. It looks like the button is dynamic.
Oh,
That's
just can I just contains and this part only with new button?
Yeah, but the
That's
thing is, the next time when you run that, the class name might change, right? And then your script will fail again. So I think.
No, I think class name is gonna, this first part is going to stay the same maybe.
Can you try? Let's see. But I think that span class will change, and that's. I think initially you had the correct one, but when you started, maybe it got changed. Yeah.
Just to put it there. What was it? So it was like this before, right?
Yes. Mhm.
Can I just delete this this part and do contain here instead of
Yeah, okay, let's give it a try.
contains maybe, and but okay, I need to close this.
Okay.
Oh, it will not work because contains will get only text, right? Not the class name.
Yeah. Like it contains. Let me double check it for you. Oh, yeah, looks like it's yeah, okay, it's a string only.
But
oh, you can also pass the regular expression.
Regular, yeah. So here forget.
Yeah. So no. Can you go back to contains?
Contains like this.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, and then login.
Okay, give me a second.
It's something like this.
Oh, look at that. No. Okay, let's do that. Yes.
No.
No. The opposite.
Opposite.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, this like this.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
log in and okay.
But I'm afraid this will not work. So that's why, okay, let's remove this regular expression. Okay, so let's give it one more time. So yeah, can you open the string? Let's say button.
To log out again.
Yeah, that was button, and inside the button was the span, right? We can say button, span, and then login. So that should work then.
It's not working. For a while.
Yeah, let me send this link. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, you see, this is span, not the button, right?
Yep.
Span inside the button.
So how do we need to get it?
So I think you can say, I sent the link. It says, yeah, dot contains, open the string, you can say span. Yeah, yeah, you see this something like this. You see it's
This?
on the top. Yeah, on the top you see there is a HTML with form, right? And the button type submit proceed. So what this contains is doing is the first argument is the wrapper, right? The form tag. In the second argument is the actual text of the button. Yeah. So
and in that case we can try.
yeah, maybe you can say open square brackets. You can say
first span.
Yeah, span, and then comma, then login. Okay, let's skip this one. Yeah.
Okay, it's open login page. Checked first test case. What? It's not clicking.
It didn't work? Oh, damn. Okay, so can you do the, instead of span, let's try the button then, maybe? Yeah, and if, yeah, button, yeah. If this will not work, I think then the issue is something different. Yeah, the button. Okay, so let's give this one a try, and if this will not work, then the issue is definitely something else. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's something different than Gaia, unfortunately. It's
This. So is it a span, right? What was it? So here, check.
yeah, this is button.
Or maybe, yeah, because I'm seeing here, so we can go like this again. Say something like not first. Do like thing. It's like this. Yeah, but when I did a few a week ago, it was working fine. But yeah, I said it changed the class because I was getting with the class name and class
Yeah,
name.
so oh, the login I is be small. Look at that.
Small.
Yeah, you see on the right, you see it's a small, and with the CSS looks like this in is making a capital. That's why maybe it's wrong.
Oh,
So
that's
you have
why.
to, yeah,
Okay.
in that code you have to
Oh,
make it small actually.
goodness.
Then
That's correct. Can we try with this one? No. This one get and contains first. Let's, yeah, okay, good.
yeah, it will not. Yeah.
I thought that, yeah,
Mhm.
the UI it's a capital, but in the code, yeah, it's small. Yeah. Yeah, we need to work on the performance tickets for this app, for this project. how it was. So, yes, it worked. But it was there was no so what is that? I think, yeah, it logged in. Yep, it worked, but there was only failed because I think, yeah, it didn't have this login successfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Maybe instead of that, you can check
verify,
welcome.
verify with different stuff, but
Yeah.
we can say something later. But the only thing it should log in. Yeah. Oof. So tedious. You have a dog, say?
Nope. It's neighbors.
Are you working from home, say?
Yeah, working in the sometimes office. Optional.
Yeah. So you live in Vancouver?
Yes, in Vancouver, Canada.
So which I don't remember which company do you work?
It's Malwarebytes. It's cybersecurity company, basically.
Oh, oh. Yeah, so it's failing because it was logged in. I need to log out manually. Yeah, I need to figure out log out after if it has to check if it's logged in. It should log out this before each. Yeah, I added that logic actually here. I don't know, it didn't save. So before each, I added log out if in case if it's logged in, but for some reason it saved my. It's a last. What? Yeah, me. Timed out. Oh, okay, it's timed out. It wasn't loading up in time. Yeah, this loading time, it looks like not, it's loading up not quickly. I'm giving some weight related errors.
Okay, sorry guys, let's take maybe a 10 minutes break. So, okay, and then after that we will finalize our stuff, and then yeah, I think that should be done. So let me set the timer.
Okay.
Okay. See you guys like in 10 minutes then, okay?
Okay. Lavinia, are you back to the States?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I'm
So,
just back.
so how was your trip?
Was good. Was very good actually. It was a very interesting cultural lesson learning, but it was nice. How have you guys been?
Been interested. Yeah, we are good. Yeah, it's like it's recording now. Let's stop.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Till later.
Okay, so let's guys quickly go over the oh, not this one. Give me 1 second. The documentation. It, yeah. So if you remember, guys, we have covered this PDF at the beginning. So I think you will also review this with Kushtar. So I think you already working with Kushtar, I guess. He'll be helping you guys with preparing for the interviews. And you'll need to review this document one more time. I think I have shared this link in the Slack channel. So please, guys, go over it one more time. And also, as Kai mentioned, so let's finish up our project. So we still have like around 8 tickets left. So let's keep that 24/2 internship Slack channel open and work on it, guys. So I will also try to help you. So let me know if in the Slack channel as well, if you need some help, or we can jump into the Zoom call if needed. Okay. So but the end goal is let's finish up because there's not much left. And yeah, I think that should be it for today. So if you have any questions, guys. Okay, so but otherwise, guys, thank you for participating, especially Kai. He was like leading as a team lead the whole project, I believe. But otherwise, everyone did great job. So hope to see you guys on the Friday, I believe, when we have a graduation. So, but
in graduation, what's gonna be?
It will be a party, you know.
Online party, Zoom party. Okay.
Okay, guys, thank you for participating, and I hope you learned something new. And yeah, let me know, guys, like any questions. Okay, how about the interview? You might, if you need some help or need some referral or any kind of help. Okay, I'm here to help you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, guys, and I hope to see you later this week then. Okay.
Of course. Enjoy your week.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Thank
you.
Yes, can you leave the Zoom chat? You can close the recording and you can leave the Zoom for us, please.
Oh, okay. I will make you a host then. Okay. Make host. Okay. Thank you, guys. See ya.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to stop recording.